Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Russian war reporter killed by Ukrainian mine in Belgorod after she posted chilling last pic near charred vehicle. A Russian TV war journalist has been killed in the Belgorod region after the car she was traveling in hit an enemy mine. Anna Prokofieva, 35, died while reporting on the war in the Demidovka border area of the Belgorod region, where Ukraine is reportedly attempting to make incursions. Russian sources alleged that the top Russian TV war correspondent, who worked for Channel 1, was killed in the conflict zone by Ukrainian mines. Her cameraman, Dmitry Volkov, was severely wounded and is now understood to be recovering in a hospital. Prokofieva's last online post was a selfie picture that showed her standing in front of a charred vehicle, wearing military fatigue. She wrote in the captions, "Somewhere on the border with country 404, which appeared to indicate her view that Ukraine does not exist." Confirming her death, Russian Channel 1 said, "Channel 1 war correspondent Anna Prokofieva died in the line of duty." It happened in the Belgorod region on the border with Ukraine, where the Channel 1 film crew was blown up by an enemy mine. Cameraman Dmitry Volkov, who was with Anna, was wounded. She had worked in the Spanish editorial office of the Rossiya Sagodnya agency. She has been on Channel 1 since 2023 as a war correspondent, reporting from the conflict zone. Following the news of her death, the Kremlin's foreign ministry spokesman Maria Zakharova accused Ukraine of deliberately targeting Russian media workers. Journalists could die en masse in connection with a natural disaster. Today this natural disaster is called the terrorist Kiev regime, said Ms. Zakharova. She added, and the fact that they were wearing vests with press identification marks speaks once again to the fact that, of course, they have become a target. Prokofieva is the third pro-war propagandist journalist to die in 2 days, with another seriously wounded. A day earlier, 2 Russian war journalists from Vladimir Putin's propaganda media were killed in occupied Ukraine. Their driver was also killed in the strike. Alexander Fedorchak, 28, was killed when the car carrying Russian media figures was hit in occupied Luhansk. He died alongside cameraman Andrei Panov of Russian Defense Ministry TV channel Zvezda and their driver, Alexander Serkely, 45. A third journalist, Nikita Goldin, was seriously wounded when their car came under fire in the Luhansk region. Russian state news agency TASS's war correspondent Mikhail Skuratov was also wounded by shrapnel in a separate incident in the Kursk region. It was reported. Russians alleged the journalists in the car were hit in targeted artillery shelling by Kiev. A source said, the strike was carried out by high-precision MLRS munitions on a predetermined civilian vehicle with representatives of the press. They said that the Kiev regime has once again demonstrated its terrorist, bestial nature. Prokofieva's death came as Russia attacked Ukraine with drones in the Sumy region, bordering Belgorod and Kryvyi Rih city. Meanwhile, reports of an offensive by Kiev in the Belgorod region have emerged. The region is some 25 miles from the Ukrainian border and is regularly used by Putin's forces to launch attacks on Ukrainian territory. These attacks frequently target the Ukrainian town of Kharkiv, which is also very close to the border. Belgorod has been described as the second war front in Russia after Kursk, due to the high amount of fighting and drone blitzes there. There is no official confirmation that Ukrainian troops have crossed the border to launch a Kursk-like offense.